Alrighty, here we have a Gibson Les Paul Studio in black. So this is actually quite an interesting job. Different job to what I normally get. We're breaking strings. So the bridge has a few burrs to it actually. And yeah, so we can easily assess that by simply looking at where the string actually breaks. And the way we're going to get around that is we're going to polish it in. You can actually feel the burr. But yeah, so what I'm thinking is we work on the bridge, and then we also might wrap it around, because I'm noticing that those saddles are actually quite low. Yeah, it is just about touching in some areas. Not there, not there, not there, not there, not there. Obviously not there. But this one's touching. So yeah, interesting. The string's also been wrapped the wrong way. So if you want to have a quick look, don't laugh at people. People don't know. But the string's actually going the wrong way. So as you can see, it's actually rubbing against the tuners. That's okay.
Hey there, Georgie girl, swinging down the street so fancy-free. Nobody you meet could ever see the loneliness there inside you. Hey there.
And so now, if I can keep this in the light, I'm just going to sand away. Our goal is not to take off material, but just to polish up this area here and remove any burrs that could be causing the string to break. Right there, I can feel it. I can feel a burr. When we are sanding, we want to sand upwards because we want that rest point of the string. We don't want to make a flat surface. And then we're just going to run our sandpaper along. You could also use a file for this, but these are already sitting a bit too low for my personal preference.
Georgie girl, why do all the boys just pass you by? Could it be you just don't try, or is it the clothes you wear? You're always window shopping but never stopping to buy. So shed those dowdy feathers and fly a little bit. Hey there, Georgie girl, there's another Georgie deep inside. Bring out all the love you hide, and oh, what a change there'd be. The world would see a new Georgie girl. Someone you could be. Life is a reality, you can't always run away. Don't be so scared of changing and rearranging yourself. It's time for jumping down from the shelf a little bit. Hey there, Georgie girl, there's another Georgie deep inside.
So the main focus of the job, which was the bridge, that was the only thing requested by the customer, has been complete. But you all know me, I don't like to give back guitars that are problematic. Just for the sake of it, I'm going to do a little bit more on this guitar. Again, the owner is a student, so he doesn't know, but as you can hear, that ain't right. So we're going to suss that out. That hopefully should be as simple as taking that off. This one though, same thing. Sort of got a bit of give, so it is a push-pull. No wonder it's doing it. Okay, I see. That one's worse than the other one. It's just not smooth. So we are going to turn her around and open her up. Hopefully this doesn't have one of those beautiful pre-wired harnesses in it. Please place your bets. I'll get you in frame so you can see what I'm doing. Place your bets here, people. Does it have a... actually, I'll turn the heater back on. Place your bets. Does it have a pre-wired harness? Patented Gibson pre-wired harness. Yes, it does. Ah, fuck. Alright. Lame. There's nothing we can really do at the moment for this. That's pretty shit, to be honest with you. We'll check for scratchiness. Can't be too loud because my daughter is asleep. So I would opt for a rewire in this and get rid of that terrible thing. We'll go bridge pickup. Wait for the amp to kick in. Wait, we were on the wrong one. Sorry, my bad. Little bit of static on the bridge. We'll address that when we do rewire it. When we do, put it back together, restring it. We'll also just rotate that ever so slightly so it's facing the right way. That is terrible. And unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. They're just used and done for. Once we lube it up, it should be a bit better. But in terms of the actual roll down, because this one's.
Bring out all the love you hide, and oh, what a change there'd be. The world would see a new Georgie girl.
Red Georgie girl.
Georgie girl.
Red Georgie
We got Georgie girl.
Red Georgie
We got Georgie girl.
Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's just do a quick polish. We're gonna do a quick polish for him. So we're going to link for Gibson, regardless of studio. Let it be known I'm not getting paid for this. This is pro bono. I just can't. Just a little bit extra and this guitar will be absolutely amazing, I know for a fact. So we're just going to do it. We're going to remember that he's an amateur. And thus he doesn't know. The fact that he restrung the strings the wrong way shows me that he doesn't know that any of this is possible. Some people don't know that you can repair your instruments. It is quite common. And hopefully this encourages him to proceed a bit further on down the line when he has a bit more money. And and to invest in a bit more work on this thing. I'd love to fix the electronic issues for him. I've got the entire kit on hand.
Train whistle blowing makes a sleepy noise. Underneath their blankets go all the girls and boys, rockin', rollin', riding out along the bay, all bound for morning town.
There is some string damage up there. Okay. Some more of my marks. Do this final wipe down, feel the frets. They are smooth as. Just those fret ends. I can't do it. I can't. No. That's enough. I can't do it. I can't use the file. I can't round it over. No. Please, sorry, I'll get back in frame of my stupid hat. Please understand, I really want to. I really, really, really want to. But I just can't justify it. It can't be done. I have to be paid. It's just more work. It's an extra 20 to 30 minutes to make sure they're all good. Polish it again. Sorry, it's an extra 50 minutes. That's okay, they're fine. To me, they feel yuck, they feel disgusting, but to most people you wouldn't even notice. It was completely fine. That's also a disadvantage of being a guitar tech, is you know when things can be better. It's just not quoted, it's not mentioned in anything, so I just gotta leave it, accept it, move on. She'll be right. Ooh, got some buckle rash going on here too, nice. Before we do anything else, we're gonna grab some of this beautiful stuff. It's a lubricant. Hopefully it still works. Got some left in there. And just gonna lube up these thicker saddles. So I'm gonna chuck a little bit in there. Remember, we've already highly polished these. Just for the sake of it, I'm going to chuck some of this stuff in there. You can also chuck it into G string and the B string, and a little tiny bit in E string. I wasn't going to do the other saddles, but I figured why not. And then we're just going to grab a cotton bud. Can you see? Just rub it in ever so slightly. I want to spread it all around, make sure it hits all the areas. We'll wipe off the excess later. Just going to lube up everything, just to make sure. Just wipe it in. And we're literally giving us the strings every opportunity possible for them not to break. So now we just wipe off the excess, just like so. So let it be known, we're giving this every opportunity. So we do have our measurements on our paper. Now, unlike those beautiful headphones I showed you before, this does not lock in. This is loose, so if you leave it, as you can see, it falls off. So we're gonna just raise these up a bit before anything else, because
miles away, driver at the engine. Fireman rings the bell, Sandman swings the lantern to show that all is well. Rock and roll and riding out along the bay, all bound for morning town.
true test comes to when I get to bend, but I'll turn the volume down. As you can hear, it's a bit iffy on that high E string, but that's the action that he had. I just want to adjust the low E because it was too high in my opinion. Like you would think the pickups aren't exactly balanced. I might lower this one a little bit. I'm not playing at great volumes though, so that might be it, but I think it's to do with the wire. I think the pot's a bit busted. That's better. So over the next couple of days, I'll give her a good play. I'm going to deliver it back to the music shop on Friday. But yeah, it should give me enough time to play it enough to make sure, play it enough to see if I break a string. It's not exactly the best amount of time to gauge this kind of thing, but it is a time frame regardless. But I think we should be right. She plays absolutely brilliantly, just with that slight bit of adjustment that I've done. And the good thing is that there's no buzz out, nothing like that, because we haven't drastically changed anything. We've just taken it from 2.10 to 1.75, which is still a bit too high for what I would like it to be. But that little slight adjustment should barely be noticeable, I reckon. I don't think he'll have any idea that I've done anything different. Of course, I'll make a note of it. And if he feels the need to adjust it back to a higher action, you can always just bring it back to the boys at the music shop and they can do it. But I don't think he's going to have a problem with it. I've got a good feeling. I've got a good feeling that he's not going to have a problem with it whatsoever.
Maybe it is raining